Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome back. We're going to be taking a look at the Valhalla Unlocked Weapons mod, checking out ridiculous mods so you don't have to. This modification unlocks various different firearms that are either used by suspects in-game or are no longer used at all in the game and are still in the game files. Yes, I know this has been a thing. There's so many weapon unlocker mods out there, or armor unlockers, all that good stuff. I know that exists, but as far as I know, this is the only mod I've found that unlocks basically everything, or unlocks quite a few things that I haven't seen yet in mods that have been released. So we've got so many firearms to go through here, so we're just gonna dive right into it, and we're gonna do some gameplay afterwards so you guys can see how ridiculous this modification is. Now, if you do decide to check out this mod for yourself, please keep in mind that modifications like Gunfighter or any modification that modifies firearms that are currently in the game, you will have problems getting this mod to work. You'll have conflict issues, and there's a chance that neither of the mods will work if you have them both installed at the same time. Either way, we're gonna go ahead and dive in. Okay, so as you can see, we've got quite a few different firearms to choose from that look a little different. As you can see, we've got the AKS-74U, the Glock 18 Auto, which I think that's the mod that I have with the 18 version, because it doesn't look like an 18 version, they just make it an auto. But the 18C does not look like that as far as I know, unless there's multiple different versions of it. But we take a look here. Notice we've got the, I think it's an AK-74, got an FAL SA-58, which looks miles different than the other FAL. They can use the vanilla FAL. Right here, we've got a G3A3, which I think is really cool. So there's quite a few of them here that I'm like, okay, I could actually use these in my games. I think it could be cool running them every once in a while. However, you'll notice as we go down the line, there's some of them in here that I definitely would not want to run in my games. Got an M14, an M16A4, which we've seen this one before. It's very clunky. It does not perform very well in actual runs. Now, I haven't seen this M4A1 right here before, but supposedly, from what I know, this is like the old M4A1, the one that they had back in the day, like an alpha. So these files are still in the game. And then you've got the other old M4, the not so old one, before they updated it to the Mark 18, which this is actually a modded Mark 18. So either way, this is the M4A1 that they had in the game until I believe the Atom update is when they added it. I could be wrong. This firearm right here, the QBZ, is super low poly that you'll notice. It just doesn't... I'm pretty sure they still use this as a suspect weapon, but I couldn't be entirely sure. And I think that's all we got if we go down the list. Submachine guns, what we were just looking at. So we're going to go ahead. I think that's everything. And then we've got some secondary weapons. So starting straight off with the primary firearms, there's quite a few changes here, guys, because you'll notice in the secondaries, we can use shotguns, and our special weapons or our special equipment changes up a little bit too. But let's start off, let's go down the line. We'll check out the AK-102. Now, we do have different options for the optics. We'll just go ahead and just take everything off here. I don't know why it still looks like it has an attachment on it. Animation looks fine. I don't know what's going on with my... That doesn't look right at all. And I don't think... Yeah, single fire doesn't work. So loud, too. Animation looks crisp, though. We've got a couple different optics we can use. These look ridiculous. I need to remove this mod. I hate this one. The Harris is something that's only available for these older style weapons. The suppressors look ridiculous. I don't know why, but the suppressors are like huge with this mod. This also causes performance, or not performance, but visual glitches. It actually looks really silly. I'll show you guys real quick. Oh no, this one doesn't do it. Hold on. It's this one right here, I think. It's not doing it. It was doing it before, but anyway, my hand was like stuck. Like, in my face. But no, that sight looks pretty good. I really do like that sight. I know some people don't feel too well about, like, the red dots being that far away, like, down the, because, like, you do have attachments, or certain butt stocks, dust covers that you can mount, You can mount optics too. Oh, that's not what we're looking for. We're trying to go down the line of rifles first. So this actually has a bunch of attachments too that work. But I want you guys to see, like, I think this looks actually really crisp. No tack light or anything. Take a look at this thing. I don't know why this isn't just in the actual game. Like, obviously the check mag animation, that could use some work, but it's old. Like, this is not relevant new like content that's currently in the game. But look at that sight picture and everything. Like, doesn't that look... That just looks so good. Like, the iron sights just look so good. Animation. Look at that animation, bro. That looks so nice. I just love that. I think this should just be in the game. We'll also take a look at it with the, so we got these two different optics. So we've got the Maelstrom Venom. We've got one with a riser, one without a riser. Unfortunately, none of these ones work down here, just the Maelstrom sights. We can throw, yeah, the suppressors and everything look really wonky. We're not going to use that. Maybe it was this gun that had the, I don't know, we'll just throw it on there, and if it gives us a visual glitch, then flashlight. Yeah, this, look at this. This is what I was talking about. This is the, like, what is this, dude? So there's some visual glitch with some of the guns depending on what you're using. So it's obvious that this stuff is not meant to be used in game. But this looks fine, so we're gonna check out the optic here. Like, this optic looks clean. I don't think the flashlight worked. Doesn't that look clean, though? I think it looks good. Alright, we're gonna look at the G3A3. This one's really good, too. I think it looks really good. We're gonna take the optic off. The only thing is the iron sight. It has the same firearm sound as the other rifle we were just looking at. And unfortunately, this does not go fully auto, which I'm almost positive this gun does go fully auto. It's like really, I don't know if it's just glitch. But look at the reload animation. This reload animation looks really good too. Yeah, they've got the full reload animation there too. I don't know why my magazine was hanging off there. We'll throw the optic on this too. I don't think the flat. Oh, you got a laser sight, but that's the IR. It's like hanging off the side of the gun. Like, see, look, now you can actually see down. The only problem is you got the front sight is in the way. But I mean, it still looks good. The animation looks good. It's just, yeah, that needs to be fixed up if that was going to be a thing in the game. The M14. We're going to take a look at this. Ooh, those bullets don't look too well. Oh my god, that's loud. And it's fully auto. Reload animation. Reload animation looks clean. I don't know about those bullets hanging out, though. That's not supposed to be a thing. Yeah, so we do have a fire selector. It's just not making a sound. Is that right, though? Like, oh my god, that fire rate. I guess that is how it would be, right? Let's see if we can put any optics or anything fancy on this thing. I don't know if we can. We can put that on it. We can put suppressors. That actually looks like it's gonna be a normal. What the? We're not gonna mess around with any of that. Short barrel? What is that? Or maybe we can't do a short barrel with the suppressor. Let's see. I don't think that's supposed to be like that at all. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take that off. No flashlight, just a PEQ IR laser. Yep, so the suppressor looks kind of normal, I think, from what I can tell. Maybe not. That's actually not bad. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's really not that bad. Cool. Okay, M16A4. We're gonna look at it. We've already seen it before in other videos. It's got issues. Like, look at this when I go back and forth. Like, that's unplayable, bro. I think the only way you can actually aim with this and use this is if you put on the... oh, wait. This wasn't here before when I tried it out on the other version. So we've got this old style looking weird EOTECH with a weird looking suppressor that we're not going to put on. Okay, yeah, so this is about the same, except it's not centered. It doesn't look like it's centered. Okay, it is hitting. It's just a very weird placement. Burst. It's like a 2-round burst, right? And we're missing some reload sounds. Yeah, we're missing some reload sounds. I want to see what that red dot looks like, because that red dot, the micro, what? This was not here before. This actually looks kind of cool. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. I mean, it looks a little large. That actually makes it somewhat playable. That's actually not too bad. All right, so we've got the M4, the version that, like, the old version we were talking about. We'll take the PMAG off so you can see what it looks like, completely stock. It's missing some animation sounds, just like the other rifle. It does have full auto, except it just isn't visible when you do the fire selector. Sight picture isn't too bad. Huge recoil compared to the other ones. Yep, no sound there. Now, using this with the optic actually isn't too bad. So, we have the option to put on just the basic EOTECH stuff, which is a modded EOTECH. We've got all these other sights. And then we've got the old style sights with the riser, and then the non-riser, which we can do the riser because of the front sight. Which, I mean, the sight picture's a little bit better. But that front sight still gets in the way a little bit, for sure. Okay, so this is the firearm that's like super low poly that I was telling you guys about. And the way your guy holds it is just yeah. And it's so loud, too. Jesus. The trigger's not even like super responsive. There's no animation when you go to reload. So this is super old and all jacked up. You definitely were not meant to use this one, that's for sure. I wonder, is there any attachments that we can throw on this bad boy? We can. With a suppressor that supposedly works. And that looks about it. Okay, let's take a look here. We've got the optic on the top. That doesn't look too bad. That's not too bad, actually. And it doesn't break my eardrums. That's not too bad. I can't say I'd want this. This texture quality's just god-awful. Okay, and now we're going to be moving on to the submachine gun section with the AKS-74U. Now this one, you'll notice, also has issues with the magazine. And you'll notice here, this is a big problem. ADSing is not what it should be. Look at that. See? There's There's no magazine model. I'm not actually sure. Let's look and see. Do we have any optics or anything on this thing? We do. We've also got a suppressor. What do I feel like I'm lagging out right now? I don't think those work. Oh, I opened up 2 inventories somehow on accident. That's not too bad. That's playable. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not too bad, yeah. Alright, last but not least, the Glock 18 Auto, which I am unsure. We've got an RMR. Okay, so we got, oh, that does not look right. Muzzles. Ooh, what is that? See, that's what I'm talking about. So they purposefully enlarge the suppressors. For whatever reason, this looks so silly and ridiculous. That doesn't look too bad, but you can obviously tell it doesn't look right either. Like, what is that, dude? You can't tell me people actually want to play the game like that. So let's take a look at it stock. So you notice, like, with an actual Glock 18C, there'd be like a fire selector. There'd be a barrel, or not a barrel port, a slide port, like on the top. That's not there on this. So that's going to be semi-auto. Jesus Christ. Well, there you go. That's the Glock 18 Auto. Holy shit, bro. That is insane. Oh, okay, we gotta take a look at this ridiculous suppressor. Let's throw that big old suppressor on it. I kind of want to see what these look like. I don't think these are aligned correctly. What is that dude? What is that suppressor? Oh my god. We gotta take a look at this in the debug camera. We need to see. It looks kind of normal in the debug. No, it doesn't. Not from this angle, it doesn't. Bro, what is this? What made you do this? Please, tell me. What made you want to do this? It actually sounds pretty cool, fully automatic suppressed. But, I'm not... I'm not a huge fan of that suppressor, I'll tell you what. I also don't like how the optic is protruding. Does this one protrude? It does a little bit. It does a little bit. That's definitely for sure. Alright, so... we've got some more goodies here to show off. So with your secondary, you can use shotguns, as well as whatever a multi-purpose rifle is, whatever this thing is, the M328, the M32A1 STFB, and the Sega. I know the R7 launcher, but we're gonna do... so these all look normal, right? Like, these are already in the game. What is multi-purpose? So we gotta do 5. Or wait, no, this is secondary, my bad. I don't even want to... what is that? We're gonna have to actually, like, look at that in game. I don't even know what this is. Is this just a normal beanbag? It doesn't sound like a normal beanbag. Breaching shotgun. We already know what this is. The M4 shotgun. This looks like what? Just a flash launcher in the 2 slot? Nope, that's an it pushes me back! Bro, that is ridiculous. Oh my god, I'm losing FPS from all the smoke. It says it's buckshot. This is not buckshot. Holy shit, bro. I want to see what this does in game. And we can reload it. That is ridiculous. Who comes up with these ideas? I don't even know how they made it work that way in game. Like an actual explosion. So the Sega 12 is new. I haven't seen this one yet. Or I've seen it, I just haven't actually looked at it myself. But I know it's not in the vanilla game, so animations are cool. I don't know about that animation though. Let's see, reload. Ooh, that's actually sexy. What? I want to see that again. That actually looks pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think that's it for secondaries. I don't even know if this has changed. Okay. Interesting. So we've got an increased fire rate. An increased fire rate R7. That has infinite rounds, apparently, from what it sounds like. Yeah, that's gonna be a no from me, Doc. We'll go ahead and put the SEG on there. Okay, so taking a look at the... so these are gonna be the 5th slot. The Super Shorty. I don't know, is that new? I haven't seen this before. Oh yeah, this looks like a... Oh, I've seen this before. Yeah. I've definitely seen this before. I don't know if it's a suspect weapon or if I've actually seen it in game. Like as a playable thing, like from earlier, like way earlier. Animations are missing sounds. Decent no, there's no shells going into the gun. You have to reload it manually. What is that about? I'm not a fan of that. Mass cannon. I have no idea what this is. We're gonna take a look at this. Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to see. This is way too much stuff to try out. So let's be honest here. I don't think we're gonna be able to try out all this stuff. Okay, this is an explosive. Gotcha. Alright. Gas. What kind of gas, though? It's basic gas? I think it's just basic gas. Oh, wait, no, this is poison gas. Poison gas. Well, it's not killing me. So I think we're good. Let's try out some of these guns in a run. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think.
TOC, this is entry team. We have a suspect secured. T's ready.
Copy, sir. Starting tower 8.
Drop your weapons! Get down! Drop! Let me see some hands! Get your hands up now! Get up! PD, get on the... TOC, this is entry. Police, get down!
weapons!
TOC, this is entry.
I think I heard. Hands up!
Copy.
Drop it now! Police! Drop your weapons! Don't shoot!
Entry team to TOC. There's a down suspect here.
Police! Drop your weapons! Hands up! Hands up! Drop!
TOC, this is entry team.
Police! Put your hands
Alright guys, that's going to be the end of the video right there. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the Valhalla Unlocked Weapons mod. Again, I know there's a lot of mods out here kind of like this, but I've never seen one that looks quite like this. There's a lot of unique things here that I haven't seen before, which I thought was really cool. However, some of this stuff is just extremely ridiculous and silly, and I'd never run this in an actual Ready or Not match. Either way, we're checking out these silly mods, so you guys don't have to. However, if you do, for whatever reason, feel like you want to run this and play around with it, the link will be down in the description so you guys can check it out for yourself. That's gonna be everything. Thank you guys so much for sticking to the end, and we'll see you in the next video.